Edal Systems, one of the leading company in India for small UAV and drone design and manufacturing, is also focusing on being an expert in all the domain of UAV development, including design services, aerial survey, and GIS, along with UAV training, which is offering you a complete course on CATIA. It focuses on Sketcher in this course. To contact or to further know about the company, visit the link below and feel free to email us on any queries related. What to expect from the course? First, the basic tasks. Second, workbench description. Third, customizing for Sketcher. And finally, getting started with Sketcher with an example. Content. Under basic task, we will be seeing before you begin, using tools, how to use colors, cutting the part by the sketch plane, converting standard and construction element, entering Sketcher workbench, creating a positioned sketch, changing a sketch support, deactivating a sketch. Under Smart Picks, we have Smart Picking and creating geometry using Smart Pick. Under Sketching Simple Profiles, we have rectangle, circles, circle 3 points, circles by coordinates, circle by tritangent, arcs, arcs by 3 points, arcs by 3 points under limits, spline, converting curves with a spline, connecting curves with an arc, ellipsis, parabola by focus, hyperbola by focus, conics, lines, creating an infinite line, creating a bitangent line, creating a bisecting line, creating a line normal to a curve, symmetrical extensions, axis, points, points by coordinates, equidistant points, points by intersection, points by projection. Under sketching predefined profiles, we have oriented rectangles, parallelograms, oblong profiles, curved oblong profiles, keyholes, hexagons. Under editing profiles, we have modifying element coordinates, transforming profiles, auto search, editing a spline, editing connecting curves, editing parent, children, and constraints, editing projection intersection marks. Replacing geometry, deleting sketcher elements. Under performing operations on profiles, we have corners, chamfers, trim, break and trim, close, complement, break, multiple trim, symmetrical elements, translate, rotate, scale, offset, project, project Silhouette, intersect, copying, pasting elements, isolating elements, performing a quick geometry analysis. Under setting constraints, we have quickly creating dimensional geometrical constraints, defining constraint measure direction, creating contact constraints, creating constraints via a dialog box, modifying constraints on between elements, modifying constraint definition, auto-constraining a group of elements, animating constraints, analyzing the resolving over-constrained or inconsistent sketches. Then we move on to the workbench description, under which we have command board, sketcher menu bar, sketcher toolbars, sketch tools, sketcher, constraints, profiles, operations, tools toolbar. Then we have customizing for sketcher. Finally, we have getting started with an example where we will be able to see how to enter the sketcher workbench, use lines, draw an arc of circle, how to cylindrically elongate hole, complex profiles, relimiting the profile and generating a pad. The basic convention to use CATIA is to know how to use the mouse. So the use of mouse buttons, there are 3 buttons on the mouse, that is the left button, the middle button and the right button. The left button is used to select menus, commands, geometry in graphic areas, or to click on icons, dialog box buttons, tabs, selection of location in the document windows. It is also used to double click, shift click, control click and to check boxes, drag and drag drop icons onto objects or objects onto objects. The middle button, which is the scroll button, is used to drag and to move. And finally, the right button is used to select the contextual menu. The exercise that we'll be doing in the Sketcher tool today is this. Let us start off with our basic tasks from our next session. Thank you.